Last Sunday, right before the closing prayer, we lost power here in the church. And unfortunately, somebody got stuck in the elevator for about 45 minutes. Now, after the person was able to leave the elevator, she said, I will never leave church early again. So keep that in mind today. So today we celebrate Easter, the most joyful day of the whole year. Now for me, as you can see, things have changed since Christmas, since some of you were here for the last time. But change is good. We all have to change and adjust to the change. So one of the interesting things for me, being a South American, is that during Christmas and Easter, we celebrate two important things. Christmas is the day that Jesus Christ was born. And the interesting thing for me is that day, instead of us giving a gift to Jesus, we get the gifts. We give gifts to our children, to our spouse, to our friends, but baby Jesus doesn't get anything. Now during Easter, when we remember that Christ sacrificed his life and has risen from the dead, we also get gifts. We get the Easter basket. Father Jeff was dropping eggs yesterday. So we get chocolate. And after that, we're going to go and enjoy a nice lunch. We can finally eat steaks again. So we are celebrating that. But we have to remember why we do those things, why we give gifts to our children during Christmas, and why we are celebrating today's Easter. It is because Christ has risen from the dead. He is no longer dead. He is alive. And in today's gospel, we hear how Mary Magdalene and the other Mary went to the tomb first thing in the morning. As soon as they woke up, when it was still dark, they decided to go and see Jesus. Now, they didn't stop at the Starbucks to go there to get their macchiato. They wanted to get to where Jesus was. And I know for some of us, placing Jesus in the center in our lives, it's a little challenging. But let us remember that Jesus is the center of our life. This is why it's so important for us to be here every Sunday, not just twice a year. Now, I'm not going to school you too much about those who just come on Easter or Christmas, but since you have missed Mass so much, it wouldn't hurt you if you put an extra 20 in the collection basket today. Also, I know that sometimes it's coming to church is boring, Mass is long. Well, today will be, but usually Mass doesn't last more than an hour. Yeah? So God is asking us that. So it's not really a sacrifice if we come to church at least once a month, twice a month, not just twice a year, because God has done so much for us. Now, if you're afraid that coming to church is going to hurt you if you come more than once a month, don't be afraid of that. If something happened to you, well, this is the perfect place for you to be. There is no better place on earth to be in your home. This is why we have the beautiful sign everywhere in our campus, welcome home. This is your home. So let us remember that God, Christ sacrificed his love for our happiness. And as we continue today's Mass, let us be grateful for all the blessings that God has put out into our lives, our children, our job, our faith. And let us remember that he sacrificed all of that for each of us so we can enjoy and have eternal life.